up? Jamie, that's me here. Listen, honey, if you have not checked out my community wall, you may not be, aware of what the heck been going on with me and why I have been missing this year, okay? I ended up catching the flu. Yes, ma'am, girl. Okay, so I ended up catching the flu, so I was down, down and out. I was on the sick and shut-in list, honey. It was a lot going on over here, okay? Happy New Year to me. We're going to go ahead and give you this flu, girl, so you can sit your down, okay? So that's how my New Year started. I was in the bed trying to figure out how I can get up under the bed because that's how down and out that I was, all right? I'm still trying to get over a little bit of this cough or whatever that came after me having the flu. So long story short, honey, that's what's been going on with me. That's why y'all have not seen me, honey. Happy New Year. This is like my first video of the new year, so Happy New Year to y'all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives since I missed it. I know that this episode is extremely, or this review shall I say, is extremely late for you guys, but do understand I have been far away, okay, in the distance because I have had the flu. I've been really sick and I wasn't able to do it. So let's go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Atlanta. So y'all know the ladies are out in Toronto, honey. Tanya decided she was going to throw a little party or whatever for her family, friends, old friends, new friends, all this other stuff she had going on. Well, her man Paul, okay, he came out so he can see her, celebrate with her, all that other great stuff. And then she had a surprise for Porsha, which ended up being Dennis, of course. So Dennis snuck his little chubby stuff from behind the corner or whatever, like, what's up, I'm here. And Porsha was really, really happy about it. She was shocked and surprised. So when Dennis got there, he explained the situation as to why he decided to show up. He said he had a conversation with Paul. Paul said, listen, I'm gonna go out there and check on my girl out there in Toronto. And Dennis was like, well, shoot, I gotta get my wife back, so you already know how I'm trying to move. I'm trying to go too. Yeah, correct. I need to be out there where I need to get her back. Well, I know it's some stuff that I could have did here in Atlanta, but now that she done put her freakum dress on and she done went out there into Toronto, yeah, in Canada, I feel that I need to fly out there too. Yes, I think I need to do that. So that's what Dennis did, He flew out there, saw Porsha, ended up explaining to everybody that he's been selfish when it came to their relationship and stuff. And now he want her to put on her ring. And I'm just like, selfish? Okay, you've been a little more than selfish, okay? You've been laying it low and spreading it wide, okay, with a few people. You've been out there cheating, okay? So that's what you've been out there doing, Dennis. So let's be very clear about it, okay? You was doing a little bit more than just being selfish, okay? He gonna tell Porsha he was being selfish, but I want you to put your ring back on. Excuse me, you want to run that? I understand you on both knees, but can you just like, you want to run that again? You want me to do what? Okay, you need to ask me better than this. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, I thought Dennis was gonna upgrade the ring. Dennis said, I will not be upgrading anything, but I will get down on an extra knee for you, and you could go ahead and get this ring back that I had already, because I spent a pretty penny and I'm still spending some pretty pennies on this ring. So I need you to go ahead and put this one on, and we may reconsider and upgrade it when it's time for the wedding, but right now this is your engagement ring, and we're gonna put it back where it belongs. Okay, so that's what it was. And Portia's just like, well, in honor of you coming up here to be here with me and to show you that I'm putting in an effort to be in this relationship, I'm gonna accept this ring back as a token of our love, and we're gonna move forward with our family. So that's just what she's gonna do, and they together. Porsha thought she was gonna get her some good peen, honey. Dennis said, you won't be getting too much peen. Okay, I'm here for it, but just know that I still need to fly out so I can go to Detroit, because I gotta be there for my family. Okay, everybody else for the most part is happy for her. Kandi like, girl, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it when I see it. I have no words. We know how Dennis is out here in these streets, and if that's what she wants to do, then let her do it. And I'm looking at the TV screen like, Kandi, girl, you have no choice but to let her do what she do, because everybody had a lot to say about your man Todd. Okay, girl. So everybody had a lot of stuff to say about your man Todd. So you really can't have too much to say about her and her man. So it is what it is, girl. Okay. So when they get back on the bus and stuff, Porsha, first of all, Kenya over here just mocking Tanya again. I was like, we doing this Tanya, mocking again, like trying to sound like Tanya or whatever. I thought y'all already went through that. Why are we doing this again? Okay, because when you do it, Kenya, it's not that funny, at least not to me, okay? And I like Tanya, so don't come for Tanya, honey, okay? Obviously, Porsha felt the same way. But Kenya was just like, girl, we don't even know what happened. Like, what was that? She was like, well, girl, that was just a man coming back to get his family. What do you think it was, okay? And so everybody wanted to know about what's going on with the blogs, what was said about the blogs. And Porsha was just like, oh, hell no. Y'all want to know about what's going on with the blogs? I kind of was with Porsha like, I don't really want to tell y'all nothing about what's going on with the blogs. Y'all had time to ask me questions and do all that other SHIT before this man came and proposed. Again, okay? Now that this man that came and got down on both his knees and gave me a ring, you want to sit up here and ask me more questions about the blogs when we try to put the blogs behind us, but y'all want to ask questions? Okay, well, since y'all my girlfriends, and if you ain't my girlfriends, you know what I'm saying, you still my good girlfriend, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, okay? The blog said a lot of stuff about my man, okay? But that's not the stuff that I was mad about. I can't nobody tell me nothing, okay? I was mad about stuff that I actually knew that was factual. Things that was going on over here that I already knew about that you guys were not privy to. That's the stuff that I was pissed off about. Here go Marlo. Oh, okay. So the stuff about the animals and stuff, that BIT. So the stuff about the animals that wasn't real. And Porsha like, girl, you really think I'm gonna sit up here and get it down with a dog? I mean, I know he a dog, but not like that. Like, really, girl? Really? Okay. You really think I'm gonna get down with a man that's been getting down here out with the other dogs, even though he been acting like one? Girl, go ahead. No, ma'am. That's not what's going on over here. And Marlo talks like, oh, okay then, girl, because I just wanted to make sure, because I wasn't going to bring none of my cats around him. Girl, we don't even want the cat that you walk between your own legs to be around him. But okay then, Marlo, girl, do your thing. Okay. When Porsha was talking, Porsha was trying to say that, you know, Dennis effed up or whatever. And Kandi made sure, she said, well, no, he said he was being selfish. Kandi, sit back, Kandi. Sit back, Queen. Sit down, okay? Because shut up. Sit back and shut up, okay? I mean, you're right, but sit back there and shut up, girl. Porsha said, either way, girl, whatever he said, I don't care. Whatever he said, whether he effed up, whether he was being selfish, whatever it was. The fact that he would get on a flight and fly all the way up here to me and get down on both of his knees and give me a ring and acknowledge what he did wrong, that meant something to me. That meant a lot to me. So I don't really care what the words were that he chose. I just care about how it made me feel internally. And I'm happy with where we are. I am. Thank you. Nene says, honey, forget all that stuff Kandi talking about or anybody else on here talking about. I'm the one that's been married the longest out of all of these ladies here. I have experience, okay? I have experience in getting married and getting divorced, okay? And I'll tell you right now, the main thing that you need to know, you and Dennis, what you guys need to be clear on, honey, is communication. That's what it is, okay? Don't let nobody try and tell you about what it is you got going on, okay? Y'all work it out between each other, okay? Porsha says, well, I hear you, Nene, girl. I ain't really feeling you right now, but we're going to go ahead and move around, okay? We're going to move around because I'm tired of y'all talking about me. Okay, let's talk about something else, okay? Let's get the heat off me and my man. Let's put it on something else. So, in honor of Snakegate, okay, this has been going around. It's been swarming the group and all this other stuff. We feel that we want to address the issue at hand that everyone, we should be retiring in Marlo's room after we get off this bus, okay? So, Tanya didn't go with them. Tanya stayed back with Paul because obviously Tanya was the one that did get some ping, okay? Other than that, Porsha decided to go ahead and go with the girls because Dennis had to go ahead and jet on out with whatever he had to do. So the ladies all decided to actually retire in Marlo's room. So all the ladies are in Marlo's room. Marlo is in the room. You got Kandi in the room. I believe Cynthia was in the room. Eva, I think, had came in the room. Kenya was in the room. Porsha was in the room. But this was before Yovanna and Nene actually made it to the room. So Kandi wanted Marlo to speak on it, but obviously Marlo didn't really have too many more words to say. She had nothing to say. So Kenya came up with this plan, and she was just like, listen, girl, this is what we're gonna do, okay? We gonna have to make it seem as though, okay? We're gonna make it seem as though we already know what tea is. We gotta come at her as if we know that it's her in order to get her to confess, right? Everybody was on one accord. Everybody was here. Everybody was on one accord. They was with it. Kenya asked Cynthia, girl, did you ever remember having a conversation with Yovanna? And she was like, girl, I remember saying plenty of things to that BIT. Yes, I participated in conversation with her, absolutely. Okay, so they cooked up a scheme. It was a scheme that Kenya set up for Yovanna to come to them with the BS. Okay, girl. So what happened was Yovanna decided that she was gonna come into the room, right? She comes to the room. And Porsha says, well, it's been made aware that, you know, when it comes to Snakegate, we already know who it is, you know. We're already aware of who it is, what it was, and what was said. And then Marlo says, she's lying. And I'm just like, Marlo, really, girl? Seriously, Marlo, why would you do that? Y'all just sat up here, y'all was all up in agreement. So then she want to sit her thick neck ass up there and talk about something. I want to be around people that tell the truth. She's lying on one. Well, why are you around Nene? Okay, if you want to be around people that tell the truth and keep it real, why are you around Nene all the time with your lying self, girl? Move around, move away, move around, do what you're gonna do, okay? Because you was full of it in this moment, right? Again, Yovanna is looking confused. Yovanna's just like, but what does that have to do with me, okay? Kenya's like, well, girl, listen, this is what it got to do with you, okay? What we're hearing is that you was the culprit, you're the one that did, and you said what you said, you did what you did, and we're being told that it's you, honey. So what else is going on? And she was like, Yovanna was like, well, girl, enough about me, because we ain't even trying to talk about that, girl. Let's talk about how everybody in this room is fake. Let's talk about how y'all, and Kenya said, no, B.I.T., we not doing that here. You don't run no show, girl. You ain't even got no peach. Okay, girl? You ain't even got no peach, sis, for you to be set up here trying to tell us what we need to talk about, girl. We all have known each other for years, and we got our own issues, and we're going to address them when we need to address them. So for you to come in here, that B.I.T., and think you're going to run the show, girl, you got us messed up. So let's stick to the topic at hand, which is you, okay? Which is you. That's what we talking about, girl. It was a mess. Nene walks in, she exposing herself or whatever. I guess she thought she was that chick for some reason. I didn't understand all of that, but obviously Nene loves her body and she felt that America needed to get a whiff of it as well. So she goes, she sits down trying to, you know, pretty much figure out, well, what's going on? What was happening while I was away? Cynthia says, Yovanna, girl, did you record me, honey? Did you do anything with the conversation? And Yovanna is still saying no. Cynthia was willing to let it go. She was like, okay, Yovanna, you said no, girl. I don't know what, I don't want to put no blame on you if that's what you're telling me it is, girl. Okay, all right. Then she says, Nene, honey, please, okay? BDB, please, okay? Can you please tell me who recorded me, honey? Who was it? Nene says, honey, I didn't think anyone recorded you, and I've told Kandi that time and time again. Kandi said, what was it? What was it? You did what? Okay, you told me that you had audio, honey. Recording and audio are two different things. Well, girl, explain to me, because America is confused, because we lost, okay? We lost, okay? What is it? What's going on? What, Nene? What? Then she tried to reference Phaedra. She was like, it was a recording, you know, a recording kind of like what Phaedra did. So Phaedra at one point, somebody butt down a number, and I guess they left it on the voicemail and ended up catching Phaedra talking mess about Cynthia. So that's how Nene tried to word it as. And then Marlo decides that she was going to jump in and say, yeah, you know, audio, kind of like when Cynthia was talking to Mike Hill. First of all, ain't nobody talking to you, Marlo, so you didn't even need to jump into that conversation. And that was fake as hell on Marlo's part. And Cynthia pissed. Cynthia like, big girl, B.I.T., we wasn't even asking you nothing. Like, Marlo, girl, don't play with me, Marlo. This is serious, okay? This is something serious, okay? And I'm trying to find out what's going on, Marlo. Marlo said, oh, baby, don't get mad at me, honey. Don't get mad at me, girl, because you just sit up there and you done ran your mouth. Yes, you did, girl. And now you can't call, and now you want to get pissed at somebody about it, okay? Now, you're not going to be in my room talking to me like that, B.I.T. No, I'm just letting you know now. You're not going to be in here talking to me like that, okay? I'm just letting you know right now. It seems like, honey, you going to talk to me like that, honey. I'm going to talk to you however which way I want to talk to you, too, okay? Okay? Now, I don't want to hear from your mother. I want to hear from Nene, okay? Because I wasn't even talking to you to begin with. Girl, please, the most insecure woman. You know what? I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with it, girl. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and go exit stage right, okay? Yes, not to the left, because I'm going to be about you, girl, okay? I'm going to go this way, okay? So I'm going to just go ahead and, you know, so it was just a lot going on. Marlo, the way she attacked Cynthia, I was confused. I didn't like it. I didn't appreciate it. I just felt like that was rude. That was disrespectful, out of line. The conversation wasn't even with you. You sat up there and had a conversation with this lady, and I always made it seem like you, whenever it comes down to her and Nene, you try to stay out of it. But in this situation, you were trying to be all in it. Like, you didn't even have to reference the whole Mike and Cynthia thing, even though I kind of feel like she had a point, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that was audio, but B.I.T., this was not the time. You were inserting yourself, and you really did not have to. So Kenya gets up, and she's like, stop it! Stop it! Cynthia, just wait. Let's find out what's going on, Cynthia. Wait, let's find out the truth. Nene, tell her. Nene, tell her what was said. Nene, tell her. Nene said, well, wait a minute, honey. I'm not a snitch, girl. I'm not a snitch. Why would I do that? Okay, producers like, Nene, why would you not tell her that? Oh, I don't owe her that. I don't owe her that. She didn't owe me anything or tell me anything when she invited Kenya to her event. So I don't owe her that. Well, then why put it out there if you don't owe her that? Like, Marlo then says, Yovanna, please. Please tell the people, because I feel so disrespected in this moment. Honey, please, you have the floor. Please let them know what's going on. Yovanna's like, me? Like, what am I? What? King is like, Yovanna, please, okay? Yovanna was like, I have no words. I feel no ways. I'm confused. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I don't know. Porsha's like, girl, no, you didn't. Really? Why would you do this to a friendship, girl? You done came in here and called all of us fake and then want to sit up here, the fakest one of them all, and want to deny what it is that you done did to this friendship. Like, are you serious, girl? And Yovanna's like, what? You talking about what I did? I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you. Okay? I'm talking to you, girl. Honey, you a big ass snake. Like, I'm talking to you. You a snake. You a snake ass girl. Okay? And Yo like, I'm a snake. The snake is your motherfucking and BIT. The snake ain't me. That's what you need to be worried about. Your man the motherfucking snake. Okay? And Porsha a good one, okay? Because that's when Porsha got up and she was like, oh no ma'am, you ain't gonna be sitting up here talking about my family, okay? I would have woke Yovanna ass out, okay? I would have gave her look. I mean, I probably won't put my hands on it because, you know, that's a nice check and you ain't trying to get kicked off or suspended, okay? But I would have been like, girl, you right, okay? My man got a whole snake between his legs and I enjoy riding it. Excuse me. You want to talk about some snakes? I got some snakes for yours, okay? In the midst of the arguing, Cynthia gets up and leave the room. Marlo gonna call her a bald head scallywag, and I'm like, Marlo, you the last person that need to be calling anybody a bald head anything, okay? Cynthia done went out the room. Nene chasing her. Cynthia, wait, listen. It was just a lot of unnecessary drama caused by Nene. Nene wanted Cynthia to come back in the room. Cynthia's crying. She's like, Nene, just tell me, you know. Kenya's like, girl, you already heard it. You just heard that it was Yovanna. You've already heard it. Like, what else do you want? You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, Cynthia wasn't believing that it was Yovanna. And Nene just had them on this whole rat race of trying to figure out what was what. I personally believe that it wasn't no goddamn audio. It wasn't a damn recording. Okay? I think she put that out there and she said that just to watch Cynthia and see how Cynthia move and to make her squirm and make her feel away and all this extra stuff. And it was apparent when she got up there and said, I don't owe her anything. Oh, which I don't owe her that, or whatever it was that she said. So everything she's done has been in an effort of being vindictive. So I personally feel like it was not a piece of audio. It was not a piece of a damn recording. I just feel like she used Yovanna as a scapegoat. Yovanna took fault for it like a dummy. And that's where we at, honey. So we back in the room, right? Flashback to the room. Porsha and Yovanna still going at it, still arguing and stuff. And Yovanna's like, if you guys were my friend, then you would do such and such. And Porsha's like, I'm not your friend with that tight ass wig, girl. I'm not your friend. I fell the hell out on the floor. It was hilarious. I'm not your friend, B.I.T. I'm not your friend. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. So they try to get Yovanna out the room, right? And Yovanna tells Porsha, you need to worry about your man up here in these streets. Girl, you need to be worried about your man being in the streets, okay? Just because your man ain't on the show, we don't know his tea, girl. You need to be worried about what's going on with you, that B.I.T., okay? Nene and Yovanna in the hallway having a conversation, and Nene's just like, girl, listen, I've been knowing these ladies for a long time, girl. I ain't been knowing you that long, honey. I ain't been knowing you that at all, girl. So listen, I can't be going back and forth with these women I've been knowing for a long time, and I'm on this show with, girl. I brought you over here to film with me, and you about to get kicked off, honey, and these other ladies really ain't gonna film with me. So if I tell them that this was a scheme that I set up, okay, for you to come to them with the BS, then girl, they really not gonna film with me, honey. So I'm gonna need you to go in there and go and tell your piece, okay? Yovanna's like, but what? I didn't even do anything, Nene. Why am I having to do this when I'm not doing anything? And even when I speak up, you know, it's rah, 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 okay? Nene like, girl, just go in there, honey. Just try. It's all you have to do, okay? It's up to me and you, absolutely. And I'm just trying to, you know, set you up for success, okay? Which equals failure in my book, girl. But go ahead on. So Yovanna get ready to go back in the room because Nene brought her back in the room. Porsha's like, get this B.I.T. up out this room Get this BIT up out this room. Kenya's like, security, security, security. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Is there somebody in this raggedy hotel? I'm not hearing you. Okay, she gotta go. She gotta go. So Yovanna decides she gonna fire back at Porsha because the only thing you can say is talk about her man. That's the only thing you can really talk about, right? So then she tells her, you need to worry about your man effing animals, okay? And Porsha's like, you're not gonna be talking about my family like that. No, ma'am. Okay, I would have got up in her ass. Do you hear what I say? Okay? I would have told her straight up, baby, no, ma'am, you need to worry about your man effing the animal. Yes, the animal is you, you goat. Yes, ma'am, Billy. I'm talking about your mother. Absolutely, girl. You don't belong in this room, okay, girl? You ain't even got a peach and you barely got a pear. What is wrong with you? No, ma'am. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, ma'am. You are the animal with your fish fry ass wig. Yes, ma'am. Keep it moving. Okay? Would have wore her out, girl. You ain't finna be sitting up here talking about my man and my family like this, girl, okay? The animal is you, boo. Yes, ma'am. You are that BIT, okay? Yes, ma'am. You are a goat. That's what I said. You're not the goat. You are a goat, okay? So keep it moving, Billy, okay? Move on, honey. All right, I would have worn Miss Yo-Yo out, girl. She would have got worn out, period. So Nene trying to have a conversation with Cynthia when, you know, Yo-Yo got put out the room or whatever, and Cynthia is just like, Nene, I'll talk to you in a minute. Nene, I'm going to talk to you later. Girl, no, just hear me, Cynthia. Just hear me. Nene, girl, I'm going to talk to you a minute. Okay, I'm going to talk to you in a minute. Kenya like, Nene, you should have talked to her when you had the floor. You should have said what you need to say, Nene, when you had the floor to say what you need to say, Nene. And Nene's like, shut the F up, B.I.T. And she was like, you shut the F up, B.I.T. I was like, hallelujah, praise him, praise him. Yes, ma'am, okay? Yes, ma'am. Get into it with Kenya. Let her know, you shut the F up. Don't be sitting up here telling me what to do. You shut up, okay? So, of course, they was about to come to blows, and then the ladies had to get separated, okay? They divided them up, okay? You got Nene over there in one corner. You ain't finna be talking to me like that, B.I.T. and XYZ and ABC, BBD, okay? The East Coast family, okay? We not finna do all that. Meanwhile, Kenya just calm, cool, and collected. And she was like, ain't nobody thinking of stunning Nene's stupid ass, period, okay? The same way Kenya calmly left Marlo's event, okay? She calmly got her stuff and walked up out that hotel room while Nene over here running amok in the palace, period, okay? So she grabs her stuff, she grabs Eva and said, you just walk with me. And they all left and walked down the hall. And then Nene tried to run down the hall and they caught the elevator and she's like, I'm trying to talk to the girl. I'm trying to talk to the girl. I'm just trying to talk to the girl. It was a fool. It was a mess and it was hilarious. Yes, ma'am. So the next morning, Nene gets up and she goes over to Tanya's room because Tanya's trying to get ready because, you know, the carnival and all this stuff is taking place. She gives her a rundown of some of the stuff that's going on because Tanya's like, girl, oh my God, like what the freak happened last night? Like what was that? Okay. And Nene just gave her the rundown and she pretty much blamed everything on Kenya as if Kenya did this and Kenya did that, but Marlo and Cynthia, oh my God, they're going at each other's neck and all this other stuff or whatever. I don't even think Nene mentioned anything that she did, but why would she, right? Okay, so anywho, that was that. Moving on. She did, however, tell her that she really appreciated the fact that Porsha had her back, even though when she was held in the corner, Porsha jumped up and she said she plans on having a conversation with Porsha because that really meant a lot to her, obviously, to see that Porsha still had her back in some capacity. So, okay, we just gonna see. So the ladies are all downstairs. They getting ready to get their stuff together, right? Everybody down there except for Marlo. But guess what? Miss B.I.T., she left, honey. Miss B.I.T. went on by her business, honey. She had to go, okay? I guess she was like, Nene's out, I'm gonna be out. I ain't got nobody here that's a friend of mine. And they went ahead and sent her home, honey, okay? So Marlo ends up coming downstairs and Cynthia just was not here for her. She was rolling her eyes. She was just like, girl, I'm not here for Miss Marlo today. I can't stand her right now and I don't want to have nothing to do with her. So as we move on, you know, they have the carnival or whatever, and Kenya and Cynthia are sitting down on the bus and they kind of bring up the festivities from the night before and how things went. And Cynthia just felt like Marlo and Nene was full of BS. And she said she was surprised that she even thought that Marlo even changed. How Marlo sat up there and said that, you know, if it's anything between you and, you know, Nene, I'll stay out of it or whatever. And she just pretty much showed her ass. And Cent wasn't here for it, and she just felt like both of them was full of it. And I'm like, you're right, so moving on. And she's like, I mean, I'll be cool with Marlo, but it'll never be how it used to be, and I don't think it ever should, okay? Marlo, just like Nene, fall out with everybody she cool with. So, girl, birds of a feather can flock together, and they can have each other, honey. Move on. So the ladies have dinner that night, right? Everybody downstairs. Marlo, as soon as she gets downstairs, she immediately apologizes to Cynthia about her actions, right? And then she tells Cynthia, but please don't ever call me out my name. Ma'am, you started with her first. The audacity. You started with her first. So, you know, she apologized. Cynthia accepted the apology, and she apologized for calling her out her name. Marlo says she loves her. Cynthia says she loves her back and moved on. I didn't think that was genuine. Cynthia didn't feel like it was genuine. I don't even feel like Cynthia's apology to Marlo was genuine at all. So, I mean... Girl, it is what it is, right? Marlo wants to ask about Kenya's wig. Like, girl, what you doing in here with a wig on, honey, with all that beautiful hair, girl? Didn't you say you got all that hair? Why you got a wig on today? Girl, listen. It's plenty of women that walk around with wigs on that got beautiful hair and they edges, okay? So, ma'am, back up off of it, okay? And it's so funny because I be seeing like posts and stuff, right, or comments and stuff, especially when Kenya did a video of her hair, and it's like, y'all want this lady to be bald head so bad. Y'all, and I'm a person that never liked Kenya, ever, since she stepped foot on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I never liked her. And this is the first season that I'm starting to actually like Kenya, right? But I'm just like, y'all want this lady to be bald head so bad. Y'all want her to be the person that's in the wrong so bad. And I just don't be understanding, okay? And Nene will do the same thing that Kenya do, but y'all will drag Kenya more than y'all drag Nene. And I just be so confused by it. Let that lady have her hair. That's her hair. Okay, just because she has that hair texture does not mean that she's a bald head lady. Like, I'm just so confused. Y'all be thinking she lying. Like, the lady has hair, period. She got hair, period. And she wear wigs, and sometimes she probably add clip-ins. So what? Somebody leave a comment and help me understand that, because I'm confused. Like, so what? Okay, they want this lady to be bald-headed so bad. Like, I'm so confused. But anyway, so Tanya brings up the fact that Dennis came for Porsha. Porsha was happy about that. And then they started talking about, Kenya said, well, we want to know more about your wedding or whatever. Cynthia was about to talk about that. Then Kandi cut it off and said, well, we know you get married. We know you get married. But listen, what about you? You know, Tanya, are you getting married? And Tanya's just like, I'm good with where I'm at right now. And they don't believe it because I believe last season she was talking about marriage and stuff. She wants to be married. So they're not really believing it right now. And so Tanya's like, well, I feel like everything going on with me in my life right now is perfect. And everybody else is like, nah, girl, no ma'am. Ain't nothing ever just perfect or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Tanya does give me the vibe of that everything is like perfect in her world. Like everything is like or whatever. So I mean, I don't know what the hell Tanya got. Maybe Tanya last year did want to be married, and then maybe some financial stuff came up on her man's end, and she felt like, oh honey, okay, we good as we are, okay, because I don't need you trying to get none of my coins. So who knows, right? So Kenya says, well girl, I just want to play devil's advocate again. What are you guys' thoughts on cheating? How do you feel about that? What you want to know? All the ladies concluded, said they would like to know if their man was cheating, but they want to have evidence, okay? They don't want no he say, she say. They want some stuff that's some tangible, something they can see, okay? Get them something they can see and they can feel, right? She said, well, let me give y'all a situation. Let me give you a scenario. So what if a lady, you know, said that particularly like your man pushed up on them or did this or did that, you know, and Tanya felt like that was not cheating, you know, but the end result was like if he was out there messing around with somebody, she would really be hurt by that. So Kenya brings up the situation, I guess, to gauge where Tanya was, but Cynthia as well as Kandi is privy to this information, and I don't know if Kenya wanted them to tell her like, hey girl, this what we heard or what. I mean, I don't know if that was Kenya's reasoning for bringing it up or why, but a lot of people felt like Kenya was bringing it up to be messy. I don't really think it was to be messy. For me, it did feel like it sucked. Like, don't bring it up and not tell her though. Don't bring that situation up and not tell it. But I guess because of what Kenya got going on, she feels like, okay, I'm not going to be the person that's going to sit up here and basically tell her man is cheating, though. I'm not going to do that. You know, that's what she says, but we shall see. I did feel bad for Tanya because I felt like, once again, all three of those ladies were aware, but none of those ladies felt the need to even express anything to her or tell her that. But y'all supposed to be her friends. She done brought y'all out here on this trip. She done catered to y'all. She done did this and that. But nobody could pull to their side and say, hey, you know, I learned this information. I don't know how you'll take it. You know, I don't want that to affect our friendship. But as a friend of yours, I feel that I should bring this to your attention. Whatever, right? Nobody did that. And I'm surprised that Kandi ain't saying nothing, because Kandi, you've been spilling tea all season. You the new bone collector or whatever you've been doing, girl, okay? You've been telling people what you heard and what you saw and who said what. So I'm surprised that you did not use that moment to tell Tanya what you heard and what you saw with the two individuals that were sitting there. But okay then, girl. Okay. But I didn't see anything wrong with it. I know a lot of people did, but again, that's a part of the Kenya hate train or whatever y'all want to feel that y'all on. If you feel like she was wrong, leave it below. Let me know why you think that she was so in the wrong for what she did. And just let me know about your thoughts about the whole entire episode. Again, I'm sorry this video is so late, y'all, but okay, your girl had been sick, okay? I'm still up here trying to clear my throat out, okay, from some of the phlegm or whatever going on. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you really enjoyed the episode. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. Share my videos, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.